Welcome to Beyond Press channel. Today I will make quickly this video where I show how you can machine spinning top out of steel using lathe. And I don't have much time to do this video, we are quite busy at the moment, so I just filmed this with GoPro and I will make these voiceover things with one take, so there might be some mistakes and poor quality, but I still believe it's better to do this way than not do it at all, because I think this is quite interesting. Yeah, and here we go. We are on the first step was to make the face surface of the spinning top smooth, and then I start to machine the outer diameter. And my first plan was to make first the bottom part of the spinning top, and by that I mean the things that are below the flywheel part of the spinning top. And I am planning to do about same sized spinning top that our spinning top of death is, and only difference is that I'm going to make the flywheel diameter bit larger. And here I am doing the bottom part, the under of the flywheel as I mentioned, but at this moment I realized that if I do the short bottom part first, then it's going to be really hard to attach the thing properly to make the top part, so I changed my mind and I'm doing the top part first. And the top part is going to be, I think it's about 8 centimeters long axle on top of the flywheel, and I haven't made any plans for this flywheel, I just eyeballed everything. And now I'm using coolant, and usually I don't use coolant when I'm filming because now I have to keep the shield here, but I have to remove so much material that it's going to be a bit slower without the coolant, since you cannot go as fast without it, so I decided to use it. And I have quite soon one video coming out where I spin this real fast. I tested this on this video, but it's with electric drill that we have used many times before. But I made some parts that allows me to use our pneumatic tools, and they spin about 20,000 revolutions per minute, which is about 4 times faster than with that electric drill. And if something moves 4 times faster, it's actually 16 times the energy of the slower thing, because it's squared the energy to the speed. So yeah, it's much more. And here I am switching to the bit sharper tool to make good surface quality to my spinning top. And I try to do this with quite good quality, because when you are working with lathe and you do everything not very well, then the end result isn't balanced very well, and then you should take it to the balancing machine if you are planning to spin it really fast. But when you do everything with quite good quality and think what you are doing, then the end result is usually so good that the balancing machine doesn't do much there. It usually says maybe, I think with this part it would be probably about 1 gram or less, so it's good enough for our use. Typically if you have some real machine and there is something spinning 20,000 revolutions per minute, you should balance it in the, even when you are using real good working methods to make it. But now it's not that important, because this is just for one. And here the next step is to make hole for the bolt that I'm going to use when spinning the thing up. And Here I'm using like starting drill. It's really short and sturdy drill, so it doesn't flex at all, and the hole is exactly on the center of the axle, and it's really good on this case. And then I'm using just regular drill, making the hole deep enough. And my shortest 8mm bolts are 30mm long, so I have to make quite deep hole. And here I'm using the threading tool, and don't ever do this. This is quite dangerous even when the machine spins very slowly. And I have my foot at the brake all times, so I can stop the machine at any moment. And it's only 8mm thread, so if there's something wrong, then the tool just breaks and I'm not going to be inside of the machine. So don't do this, and don't do this with like bigger threads. It's quite dangerous with bigger ones. And now the top part is ready, and I'm going to flip the thing around, and then we are going to make the bottom part. And when like doing parts with two attachments, like you first put it on the machine and then take it out and put it back, it's really important to get every debris out of the way. And then if you are doing something like that really matters, you should use the like clock to see if the part isn't exactly on the middle. But with this thing, I can see it, I can see probably like 500ths of the millimeter like off center mount, and this looked quite good, so it's good enough for our YouTube projects. But if this would be like customer work, then I would use the clock to be sure. And now I'm again machining the face, surface straight, and after that I had to like decide, is this too long or is it like good, and I decided to get the original spinning top of death here, so I can compare two of those, because they are going to do some battle thing in future, so I wanted to do like similar heights, so then they will collide really good. And sorry if my sound is a bit off, I have still some flu going on. And here is the bottom part coming out. It's like short axle, I didn't have any plans for this either. I just eyeballed it. I think it's around maybe 30mm, and the idea of this is to like give the spinning top some room to like tilt on direction or another. And then I'm just machining the outer diameter of the flywheel. And after that is done, I switch back to the sharper tool. No, I made this like, I'm not sure what this is in English, but I wanted to make like this shape to the end of the thing to give it the room to tilt. It's 45 degrees. I could also like flip the tool holder and use the small spinning thing on the right of the picture, but it's easier to just use the 45-degree tool and use the bigger handles. Yeah, it's handled. That thing you spin. Yeah, now it's ready, that part, and now I switch back to the sharper tool, and I also put the smaller feed here to get better result. Because if the tool moves too fast, then it makes like really small thread pattern on top of the thing, and that's not good if you want to like get smooth results, so you have to go quite slow. And there is like thing how you should calculate it, but I don't go with those. And after working quite long, I usually don't calculate things that much. I just go with my feel. I only calculate things when I am doing like big parts where is lot of machining time involved. But if I would start to calculate everything like this, then I would spend more time calculating than machining. So it's always a bit of an like compromise, should you calculate this and that, but usually I don't calculate anything because I have done this so long that I get like within 30% without any calculations. Yeah, and now the like finishing touches are almost done, and after these the like machining part is almost done, and only thing left to do is drill hole for the ball bearing or bearing ball. And bearing ball is going to be the thing that actually touches the base where the spinning top is spinning, and I'm using bearing ball because it's really smooth and really hard, so it doesn't wear out, and I think there is smallest possible friction when the contact patch is really smooth. So, and it's worked quite well on our like spinning top of death. So I go with the same method, and with that one I use the hydraulic press to press the ball in, but this time I decide to make bit bigger hole and use Loctite glue to put the ball in, because when I glue the ball in and use not like really strong glue, I can heat the thing up, which is going to like destroy the glue, and then the ball comes out, and I can change the ball if this ball goes to shit. Yeah, it's there now, and here is the test spin with the electric tool, and it goes really well. And I have soon video coming where I use the pneumatic thing to spin it up. And I made some test already with that, and it spins over 20 minutes. So it's quite good. And that 20 minutes was maybe about 10 or 15,000 revolutions per minute. Because when I raised the pneumatic tool, the tool got even faster without the spinning top. So I think we can go maybe half an hour or something like that. So it's quite long. Yeah, but I will make video about that probably within like 2 days, so there is going to be good things. Yeah, but that is all for today. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.